Welcome to a Tactical Crits
Production.
Content warning can be found in the description.
Previously on Legion of Dice, our band of unlikely heroes embarked on a journey to Aowen City in pursuit of the first fragment of a mystical artifact capable of altering the destiny of Aram.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Along the way, they stumbled upon a mysterious shack, and to their astonishment, found themselves reduced to the size of ants. Amidst a harrowing battle for survival, they valiantly fought their way back to their normal proportions. Now, fully restored and resolute, our heroes prepare to press onward in their mission. But before they depart, will they seize the opportunity for a final confrontation with the rock fiend that led them to the shrinking shack? With determination in their hearts, swords in their hands, and blood on their fangs, they stand ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead.
Welcome back to the world of Aram.
I am Zachary Balter. I'm playing Bruce the Bod. Am I saying a fun fact now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, all right, just making sure. Yeah, fun fact about Bruce. He studied at the College of Chaos. So, shout out to Theodore Wilder for making this homebrew. But there's a lot in store for coming up. For the things he's gonna start doing and the abilities he's gonna gain throughout this show.
Fuck yeah. I'm super excited for some chaotic shit.
Hey everybody, I'm Chase Dixon. I am the voice of Axon of the Golden Fang, and my fun fact is I have hunted numerous beasts in my time in Antera. All of them, except for one. I was never able to get my hands on the woolly mammoth, and when I return, I will defeat the woolly mammoth.
I'm super excited for you to get impaled by a woolly mammoth.
Hey, I'm Matthew Jacobson. I played Noct for Tenebris. I very recently just got done spending some time with tieflings, like a tribe of them or a village, and I picked up playing dice with those tieflings. And so now I like to play dice, and I try to get people involved in my little dice game.
It's true. Can't confirm.
What's the name of the dice game?
So real world, it's called Farkle. It's a real game.
Hey everyone, I'm Kent Rawlings. I play Vexos Nightshade. Fun fact about Vexos this week is even though he's extremely good at it, he hates the tedious things that go into being stealthy, like walking quietly and sneaking around. He actually really gets annoyed by how much work goes into it.
So he he hates like just what he's good at.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, welcome back everyone. I hope you guys are excited. It's been about 2 weeks since we've last recorded, so it's been a while. Last that we were here together, you guys just became normal sized again. You looked over, or you made Johnny Phelps try to create this this shrinking ray into a pocketable, or at least like a movable size. And you guys have been sitting here for hours, letting him just tinker away and try to make it a little bit smaller. And during this time, you guys got to do a short rest. And what have you guys been doing this time where he's just been tinkering away?
Petting my snake.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Thamwise, my snake.
Yeah.
You know, I was taking care of him, grooming him.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I've been keeping an eye on our new gigantic friend that is a rat, Ricky Rat, as he is my natural enemy.
he's your natural enemy now?
Hold on, is Ricky Rat Is he gigantic with us? I thought I thought he's still the same normal size.
Well, so as the shrinking ray did the reversal and brought you guys up to scale, it also brought him, because he was normal size at the time, up to
Mm,
scale. So at this point, he's roughly the size of a horse, but a
mm.
rat.
I hate him.
Uh-huh. And what have Noctifer and Vexos been doing?
I'm fucking searching the house for just weird little baubles or something that might seem interesting.
All right.
Yeah, I went over to a nice little dark little corner and just started meditating the whole time.
All right. So Noctifer, while you were kind of looking around, just give me an investigation check.
16.
16. So you're kind of looking around. It's not a very big shack. There's kind of like a bathroom kind of area in the back. Um, it's really just a hole in the shack that he's been going to the bathroom before he shrunk. And you found like a couple of vials and a couple, looks like parts that he was trying to make something new, but he never quite finished before he shrunk himself. And as you're, looking at it, Phelps looks over at you and he says, "Hey, you probably don't want to touch this. This is a little dangerous."
What do you mean a little dangerous?
Well, I've been doing some DNA splicing, and some of the DNA in there could affect you in a negative way.
I think you should drink it.
I would very much advise against this.
Say someone did drink it, what might happen to them? Maybe if they drink it involuntarily.
Well, the last time this happened, it was a baby.
The last time it happened.
Yes, this baby, a goblin, came in here and drank it and ran out. And I think, I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was foaming at the mouth.
Okay.
What I'm hearing is chemical warfare.
Well, warfare, schmorfare, but it's chemical, yes.
Do you need this?
I mean, I've been using it. I don't know what would you do with this?
Chemical warfare?
Well, if you have some money, you can take it. This
How much money?
uh, I think maybe 200 gold.
What?
I mean, this is pretty potent shit. It's not like I picked this up from the grocery store.
Yeah, but we just saved your life. You would have been like a tiny human for God knows how long.
I'm making you fucking shrink, Ray. What do you want from me?
Mr. Phelps, let me offer you a deal, okay? Let's roll some dice,
Okay,
and whoever scores higher just wins the vial.
give me fuck, what's it called? Not investing. God damn it.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Thank you. Persuasion check.
10.
I don't think this is a good idea. I think I should make 200 gold.
Yeah, but see, what would you be doing with this if we didn't take it? Because we're gonna put it to like really good ethical uses, whereas you're just gonna, I don't know, do something weird with it.
Noctifer. The term ethical seems like it's being used in a loose manner.
Ethical to me.
I mean, I don't think you understand what ethical means. I know when I use this, it's definitely not ethical. But I don't think you understand that this is also not ethical.
We'll use it to take out bad people.
Is Johnny standing next to like a wall?
I mean, it's not a very big shack, so there's kind of walls mostly within 5 feet of each of you.
I'm gonna take out a dagger and throw it where it like skims right across his face and lands into the wall right next to him. And I'm gonna tell him to roll the dice with brute.
Yeah, roll the dice, funny man.
Make an attack. Make an attack roll.
17.
Okay, I'll say that you were able to throw it, and it didn't hit him. It did kind of slice maybe a little bit of his cheek and freak him out a little bit. Um, And he'll say, okay, fine. I'll play the dice game. I'll play. But if I win, you still owe me 100 gold. I need to make a living here.
I throw my other dagger.
Can I use my fixed dice?
I mean, you can. It's gonna have to be a deception check. So what dice game are you trying to play with him?
It's just a quick roll to see who scores higher.
All right, so just like a roll off d20.
Yep.
All right, so uh, I'm assuming you just hand him a dice because I don't think he has any dice on him.
I'm just saying I rolled a mod 23 for my deception check.
For deception. I was gonna say the actual roll would it couldn't be over a 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely doesn't notice. I'm still gonna roll to see because I'm assuming your loaded dice is a d20. He's gonna roll a 20,
Yep.
and he absolutely was deceived. So I'm gonna roll and see if he gets a nat 20, and that's the only way he could really win this. 7.
I was gonna say no shot. There's no way.
I mean, there's a way,
Please,
but
please.
yeah. So he rolls a 7. And well, fucking goddamn it. Okay, 100 gold, and then you can take this.
That was not the deal.
This is deal. I said if I lose,
You said if we lose.
I still need the 100 gold.
No, you said if we lose, we still owe you 100 gold.
Here, give me 100 gold.
I have 50, so if everybody wants to,
No, we have a little bit from. We haven't spent any of the 500 gold that we got from the Silver Serpents.
Yeah, you guys absolutely still have a decent amount of gold.
Yeah. Do you guys want it? How much of this vial is there? Is it just like a vial, or is it?
Yeah, it's one vial, like 2 inches tall, kind of like a
Okay, so really, it's definitely single use, is what you're saying.
yeah, it's single use, but extremely potent.
All right, yeah, fuck it. I'll throw in 25.
I will also throw in 25.
Yeah.
I'll throw in 25.
Okay, here is the vial. Be very fucking careful with this. And he's gonna hand it over to you. And I mostly I'm mostly finished with this shrink ray. I will need you to stand guard for a little bit and make sure nothing comes to this shack. And I will finish the tinkering, and then you'll get this in about like 20 minutes.
Why do you want us? Why do you want us outside of the shack? That's where all the fucking goblins and the rock monsters are.
Well, this is gonna get a little. It could get messy. This last portion is the power transfer from, and you guys kind of look over and you can see there's like almost a tube going from the back of it, going directly into the ground, like there was not even a hole, but it's just like continuously. You can see that it's like going somewhere underground, and he points at it, and he's saying, this power source it comes from inside mountain. It's like very chaotic energy, and I need to make it fused into this. It could go very wrong.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll stand outside then. How long? You said 20 minutes.
Yes.
I want to make a stealth check to remain inside the house and just keep an eye on old Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 27.
All right. I'll say as everyone is walking out, he kind of turns back towards the machine, and you kind of like duck behind like a little desk or something, and everyone else kind of starts walking out, and he just didn't notice you do that.
All right.
Okay. So he definitely doesn't see you, and as everyone else is walking out, you see him, he starts tinkering with the back of this device, and he takes out like this big gem that was kind of like stuffed in a cabinet, and you see him attach it to this tube. He like pulls it out of the back of the machine, sticks it into this gem, and it starts to like power up. You can see it start to glow. And you wait like about 10 minutes. It finishes powering up. You see it's glowing pretty brightly. He sticks it into the machine. He picks it up and he goes to the back of the shack and he opens up a secret door and he starts trying to get away.
Yeah, I scream, boys, get in here, and I start chasing down into the door.
I kick the door open.
What the fuck? You're supposed to wait another 10 minutes.
The lion pounces.
Give me an attack roll.
That's a natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you hit him.
And with that, I would like to grab him by the throat and pin him against the wall.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I just need to get something back there, okay? There's nothing going on.
Yeah, bullshit.
One of us can go get it.
Oh, I don't really need it. It's okay. We can leave it back there. No problem.
What's down there?
Oh, there was like some stuff, but don't worry. You don't have to worry about it. You can just take this machine and you can go.
Hey, hold on, guys. Hold on.
I'm gonna squeak by. I'm gonna go into that back room and just start looking around, trying to see what I can find.
Yeah, while Axum has him pinned up, I take our 100 gold back.
Hey, I still give you things, okay?
No, you fucked up big time, guy.
What, maybe you don't know what I was doing, okay? Maybe there's like something I was going to give you from back there.
Hey guys, does anyone remember the last time I've eaten? I'm feeling hungry.
You thinking like one big meal, or you want to do it in pieces?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Make an
Save the fingers for Thamwise.
make an intimidation check.
Was it 18?
So he looks over at Axon and he's like, "You won't eat me. This is no big deal." And then he looks over at Noctifer and he's like, "You might eat me. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with you, but please do not fucking touch me." And he's gonna say, "Okay, look. In the back, there is a little bag of money and a tunnel that would have helped me get out of here. All right. If you just leave me the fuck alone, you can take the money and you can go."
Is the shrink ray completed?
Yes.
Why are you trying to run from us, anyways? Like you act like we're bad people. We haven't done anything to you until
We gave you 100 gold.
Yeah, we were being amicable.
Yeah, and you try to take my shrink ray.
We are taking your shrink ray.
That's happening.
Okay, you take money, you take shrink ray. I go now. Okay, okay. And he's gonna try to like pry your hand off and try to.
I'm going to reinforce. Like I'm just gonna like dig in a little bit harder.
Okay. What do you want?
Let's take this to a vote.
I know something that I want.
Noctifer, what do you want?
He seems like a pretty resourceful person, albeit somewhat dishonest. Maybe we should chain him up and give him to the Silvered Serpents. Let them use him.
I don't like this idea.
I do. And right now, what you want doesn't seem like it's that big of a concern.
Oh, it's no concern. Yeah.
Oh shit! What if I give you like, you know, something else?
What? You there's nothing else in this room.
I mean, yeah, you took everything from me. I just how about yeah, don't do it. I don't know.
I say we kill the man.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Kill him.
I am of the same mind.
Please don't hurt me.
No, I think we should give our mutual friends someone that they can use. They can just use him as like a slave,
No, I'm starting to warm up to the idea.
Yeah, the only thing is though, boys, is that
But he would be very cumbersome to travel with.
we would have to return back to deliver this present, and then we just started our journey.
Yeah, so like you let me go, and maybe I see you in the future. We can do contract.
The only thing I want, I walk up and I just start taking his shoes off. And I take his shoes.
He has actually, you know what? Relatively nice shoes.
Beautiful.
You had that written down.
They're just relatively nice.
I say we let the man go. I've changed my heart. Let's let him go. He said something about a contract. Let him. Let's see what he has to offer.
We have no insurance that he will deliver himself to the Silver Serpents.
Yeah, he already tried to break his word.
Well, there was no contract before.
I think we just clean him out and fucking let him go on his way. Fuck this guy.
I like this idea too.
Clean him out, like clean out his guts.
I think, as much as I despise him, with every fur on my body, with every fiber of my being do I despise him. I think Ricky should be able to take a limb.
I don't have all my limbs already.
I know.
Okay, can he take mechanical?
No.
Shite. Shite. Suka.
So where's this gold that you said that you have?
It is in back room. Just open door, and there's a little. It's a little sack. It's just on the corner right there.
I'm gonna go. Bruce is gonna go walk his way over to the money.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
13.
Okay, so you, as you walk in, a arrow just barely misses right by your head and just like slams into the other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn. Bruce is gonna turn around and go, "Yeah, kill the fucker."
Okay, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to stick my hand through his mouth.
All right. Roll me an attack roll.
16.
All right. Roll me damage.
8.
All right, so you slam his head up against the wall, and he just starts having like blood come out of his like nose and like ears, and he definitely has a really bad concussion. And he's like, "Look, please don't kill me, don't kill me. I forgot. Just there's no more traps. There's just no more traps. Just take the gold."
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. I'm an idiot. And I'm going to go and again attempt to stick my hand through the back of his head.
roll me, roll me another attack roll.
Oh wait, shouldn't it be with advantage because he's grappled?
Sure.
That's a mod 20. That's a mod 22. Yeah, that hits.
Where Bruce is, and I'm gonna kind of look around for any more other traps.
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. And all right, so Vexus, you walk over there, and there's no other traps. And as you're about to turn over and let Axon know that, Axon slams his head against the wall, and his giant, massive paw goes through his skull, and you just see brains splatter up against the wall, and his lifeless body just drops.
Hey, Axon, he's not lying. It's clear down here.
As I'm looking at like the corpse that's now on the ground, I'm gonna ask Axon, "Hey, do you like your meat cooked or raw?"
The Leonin way is to eat immediately after a kill. I shall now sever his body in half and split it with the rat.
That's very nice of you. I thought you hated the rat.
He needs to survive. He will make us stronger.
I just shake my head and I start pilgrimaging the bottom room.
All right. You start splitting his body apart and I guess digesting him. And after you guys kind of like look around the entire area, you just see that there's this new shrink ray that has a glowing gem on the back of it. And you have you guys find like 2 more vials. You guys don't know what they are. And you find a little sack of gold, another 100 gold pieces that he was trying to grab before he left.
I'm gonna take the gold and I'm gonna spread it out, 25 each.
Hell yeah! So I bring the vial and the shrink ray and stuff, and I just bring it upstairs and I just put it on the desk that I was hiding behind, and I say, "All right, boys, this is what we got."
Quick question for clarity. So we got our initial 25 for the vial back, and then another 25 on top.
Yes.
Goddamn right, we did.
All right. So after you guys, you know, rummage through all of this dead man's things, what do you guys do next?
I'm gonna go up to Ricky. I'm gonna give him like a nice pet, and then I'm gonna hop on his back and use him as a mount.
Is Thamwise getting a little jealous right now?
He's content.
He's content.
I made sure to snag a finger off of Phelps's body to give to him.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna grab the vials and ask if anybody wants them. If they don't, then I'm just gonna keep them on me and investigate them along the way.
Who has the highest strength in the party?
Holy Noctifer.
Oh yeah, no me.
Looks like you're the pack mule, bitch. Grab the shrink ray.
Wait, no. Why don't you take it up on the mount? You can just tie it to the fucking rat.
He's a donkey.
You said he's the size of a horse. That means he can carry shit like a horse.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Whatever. The rat's carrying it.
All right, I'll use my rope to tie the shrink ray onto the back, and then I'm gonna kind of wrap it around another rope because I have more than one. Wrap it around his mouth and use him like a mount, like leads to fucking, not in a harmful way, in like a nice way. He's accepting this.
All right.
Then we I guess head back out to the road.
Yeah, I mean, we could see where this tunnel's supposed to head.
Turn that giant rock monster into a pile of pebbles with our new tool.
That's an option too.
Hey,
We know where they are now too, so we could, approach them in a much different manner.
hey, one thing to note, while I was in the house, I saw Johnny, the way that he operated that shrink ray. He took like a large gemstone and he like plugged it up to that underground running pipe or whatever it was, tube, and it just started glowing. So I think we should definitely be a little cautious when using that, because I have no idea what kind of power that he used to charge that rock.
Well, if we go downstairs, if we follow that tunnel, it might show us that power source that he's using.
Also, one thing to consider. While we cannot grant the servitude of Johnny Phelps to the Silver Serpents, we can give them a look at the shrink ray so that they have the chance to perhaps make a blueprint.
Might as well
I like it.
get some use out of the piece of shit.
Could you imagine a guild of thieves that can shrink whatever they want?
Nope.
Well, we're fucked. We're so fucked.
No, you're not fucked.
It's gonna explode as soon as we use it.
I hope not.
The shrink ray is a nuke.
Yeah.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I guess you'll find out. We'll see what happens.
Let's go fuck up the rock monster.
Rock monster.
Rock lobster!
So I do want to say, so as we get back on the path and stuff, I want to pull out these vials and kind of inspect them a little bit closer and see if I can figure out what if they're the same DNA altering goo that he was making, or if it's something different.
Do you have any proficiency in like Arcana?
Yes, I do have proficiency in Arcana.
Okay. So roll straight. It's not with advantage. You're going to roll straight because it would have been disadvantage if you did not have proficiency in it.
Okay. 9.
So you look really intently at these, and there's a lot of liquid in there, and it seems to be glowing.
All right, I'm gonna put that back in the pocket. Like, whoa, that's cool. And then I guess we're just traveling back down the path.
All right, so you guys walk out, and you guys start walking down the path. Are you guys going back towards the goblin area that you guys ran from, or are you going the other way?
No. We're killing the goblins.
All right. So you start walking up to it.
Stealthily.
Oh, stealthily. Okay, everyone roll stealth.
Am I at disadvantage since I'm on a giant rat?
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't have. Yeah.
It's okay. I rolled a 4 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I rolled a mod 21.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
So as you guys are creeping along, uh, Bruce is on a fucking giant rat walking down the center of this tunnel, but like slowly, thinking they won't be seen. And Noctifer is hiding right behind the rat, while Axon and Vexos are hiding on opposite sides. And I'm assuming Axon's kind of like climbing a little bit, like on the side of the wall, kind of like at the top of the tunnel. Vexos is going between big rocks and making sure that there's like vines covering him and stuff. But as you guys are going through, roll me a dexterity saving throw, Bruce.
That's an 8.
Oh, oh fuck. So you're sitting on top of this fuck Ricky. You're sitting on top of Ricky, and an arrow starts flying towards you and hits you in the left shoulder.
It's always the shoulder.
Not my fucking shoulders again.
And it only does 3 damage as it hits your shoulder, and then you just start hearing a bunch of goblins start snickering in like around a corner, and a couple like hiding some rocks. You can hear them, but you guys can't see them.
Mm.
We took a short rest, correct?
No, you guys took a long rest. It would have taken a decent amount of hours for him to tinker enough to get this shrink ray optimized.
Cool.
About how far away are we from where we think these goblins might be?
So they are anywhere between 50 to 100 feet. You know, they're close enough where they can shoot an arrow at you, but they're definitely hidden. And as long as Vexos and Axon aren't doing anything, you guys don't have to. But Bruce and Noctifer, actually, you know what? Everyone roll initiative.
Damn it.
17 or 18.
Ooh, that's a 5.
7.
A 25.
These new dice aren't helping at all.
My dice help a lot. So, okay.
Should I roll initiative for Ricky as well?
No, he'll just go on your turn, and you can. This is what I'll say: you can use him. Same thing as you can technically use them wise. If they start to make attacks, there's a good chance they will get attacked.
I'd rather him than me.
That's fair. That's fair. You guys get hit by this arrow, or Bruce gets hit by this arrow in the left shoulder, and you start hearing all around these different corners and around the rocks, kind of like echoing all over the place. What do you guys try to do? You guys don't see anything. You just hear an echoing, cackling, and snickering.
I'm going to take cover.
I'm going to try to get to the highest point possible so I can see as much as possible.
Axon, you start climbing up to the top, and you start like getting a good vantage point, and you can see 2 goblins that are behind a rock about 25 feet away from where you are, and they don't see you. They're looking kind of like around the corners at the rest of the party, and they don't see that you're above them. Noctifer, you go to start running towards cover, and there's enough rocks around you can kind of like hide behind a rock that's about 15 feet to your left.
Okay.
Axon, you go and you see these 2 goblins underneath you. What do you do?
Those are the only 2 I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to pounce. So I'm just going to jump from my perch and attack them from above. Do I get like advantage on attack rolls since they can't see me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to use a flurry of blows so that I get 3 unarmed attacks.
Nice.
So on the first one, that's a 12. Does that hit?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit the one. I'm assuming they're like next to each other, so I'm gonna hit the one on the right twice, and then I'm gonna hit the other one once. So that one was a 22, and then that is a 14. So all of them hit.
If you're gonna do which or are you doing 2 attacks on the right, 1 attack on the left?
1-2. I'm gonna do like a 1-2 on the one, and then I'm gonna do a side kick to the head of the other goblin.
Let me get some damage.
So for the first one, he will take a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
And the second one that's gonna get fucking kicked in the snoot is gonna take 6 damage.
All right. So you pounce down, you fucking murder this shit on the one on the right. Let me know how he died.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit him in the temple, which like completely disorients him, and then when I come around with the left hook, it's gonna just take his fucking jaw off.
So after you murder the first one, the second one completely freaked the fuck out looking at his buddy, and you just fucking Jackie Chan like kick this dude in the face, and he's freaking the fuck out, and it is Noctifer's turn.
Oh wait. I would like to use the rest of my movement to get into the line of sight of my friends so that they know where some goblins are.
If you do, you would take attack of opportunity
I take back what I said
Immediately.
immediately. All right, what does Noctifer do?
I am gonna see how far away is the rock that I just saw Axon pounce into.
From you, about 20 feet.
Okay, I am going to run up behind that rock since I can hear him doing some little scuffling back there. I'm gonna run up behind that rock, and I'm assuming that I see one of those goblins.
Yeah, you'll see one dead on the ground without a jaw, and then you'll see another one that is looking directly at Axon and holding a crossbow in one hand and freak the fuck out.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swing at that one.
All right.
That's a 15 hit.
Yes.
Good, good. That was 11.
Tell me how you murder him.
I'm just gonna cleave him right in half.
All right. So this guy freaked out that his buddy just got his jaw ripped off and died. And then he looks back at you guys as your sword just cuts like him right in the middle. And then the top half just slides slowly until it just falls off the bottom half. And as you guys do that, does a 16 hit?
Me? Yes.
So you cleave this dude in half, and you see 2 arrows shoot at you. One going towards your right shoulder, and the other one going towards your kneecap.
I'm going to use a reaction, and I'm gonna use a shield.
It gives you +4 in your AC, right?
+5.
So you use shield. These 2 arrows come directly. I'm assuming a 17 also doesn't beat you.
No.
All right, so these 2 arrows come directly at you, and then using shield, you just block these guys off. I'm assuming like what, cutting out of the air with your sword, pretty much.
No, I basically sum up like a black inky wall that just like turns them into like mist.
Ooh. And yeah, so these arrows go to hit the mist and then just disintegrate. And oh, that definitely missed. And you see one more arrow flying towards Axon, and then I guess there must be an updraft because it just goes directly up and misses by like 15 feet. Now it's Vexus's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep moving stealthily up, and moving in between the cover of shadows and rocks, and I get up to where Axon and Noctifer are. I see that the 2 goblins have been handled, and I continue moving forward in the cover of the shadows.
All right, so you move 30 feet up on the right, and 30 feet up, you can start hearing there are some goblins only about like 10 feet in front of you, also behind another set of rocks.
So I look back at Noctifer and Axon, and I just start making hand gestures.
Just little two forward, two back. Eyes look this way,
Exactly.
and that'll bring us to Bruce.
Yeah, so Bruce is just gonna move, mounted on Ricky, kind of behind Axon and Noctifer, kind of just like staying behind everybody so he doesn't get shot in the fucking shoulder again. But also moving forward. So I don't know, what, 30 feet, 25 feet?
So I was also going to say, since you're on Ricky, Ricky can move 40 feet.
Okay, well then I'm gonna move up to, not up to, but close to Vexo, so I don't blow his cover, but I can kind of get closer to him.
All right. Do you do anything else when you get up there?
Can I see anything?
You can't see anything, but now that you're up that far, you can also start hearing that there are like maybe just 10 feet in front of you behind the next set of rocks. You can hear a couple goblins like snickering and reloading crossbows.
Yeah, I'm also gonna turn around and throw the same hand signals up to Noctifer and Axon.
Did you mirror the exact same ones too? So
The exact same ones.
Me and Action are just like, what the fuck?
I look at Bruce and I'm like, hey, we're on the same page. I like that.
and as soon as you come up there, oh my god, you look up and or you look or you're hearing them, you start making all of these gestures, and as you're looking back, a goblin pops up with one of the crossbows, goes to shoot you, and then uh, it hits the rock in front of him, and some sparks go off, and it kind of like blinds the goblin for a second, and he's out standing there just like trying to get sparks out of his eye. He rolled in that one,
Nice.
and that'll bring us to Axon.
So he's standing on top of a rock that's close to us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to jump up the rock, and on my way up, I want to try to grab him by the throat and use my momentum to just carry him down and slam his ass on the ground behind the rock.
Make an attack roll.
Mod 20. Or I'm sorry, mod 19.
Yep, that hits.
It's going to do 5 damage. When I get to the other side of the rock, are there any more goblins?
Yeah, so there's 2 goblins there, and yeah, so you see 2 goblins there after you like choke slam this guy to the ground.
Okay, so 3 total.
No, just 2. Sorry, there's 2 there. Yeah.
Then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows again to make 2 more attacks. That one done fucking hit. That's a fucking 9. So I'm going to, as I jump up and slam this guy in the ground, I'm just gonna punch him in the face really fucking hard. 7 damage, and then I'm going to pounce from the ground to the other goblin and completely just jump straight over him.
All right, so you absolutely fuck up one of the goblins, and then you jump up toward the next goblin, and as you do that, you just start hearing kind of an echo around most of the cave. Go, 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 go. Bruce, you would hear him saying, rock, 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 rock. And that'll bring us to Noctifer.
All right. I am going to run up to the well, hold on. How far is Vex and Bruce?
I think we're like 10 feet in front of
Yeah, about 10 feet in front of you is Bruce and Vexos. And then about 10 feet in front of that is where Axon is. And he just jumped up there like after choke slamming the other one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up. Is there a way for me to get up there? It's not jumping.
Yeah, it's not a giant rock. It's not like a.
Oh, okay.
You could probably jump over it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll come in and help finish off the other goblin.
All right.
Yep, 22.
That hits.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. 13.
Tell me how you murder him.
I'm just gonna stick him like a skewer, and just stick it straight through his belly, and then turn him up and try to hand it to Axon like it's a kebab.
I'm gonna take a bite out of his torso and then spit it out because it tastes like shit.
And I'm just gonna swing my sword so it like the body will fall off towards the other goblin friend.
Yeah, he's freaking out as his buddy's just like body is just completely torn apart. And and he's just gonna try to take a swing at Axon at this point after Axon had already hit him first. And does a 5 hit you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So he goes to this shoot this crossbow at you, and he just like as he's bringing it up, shoots the ground. Like he pulled the trigger way too early, hit the ground, and then he aims at you, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" But in Goblin, so it's like, and and then yeah, his other buddy's dead. You guys start hearing behind you, kind of like a gravelly noise,
Mm.
and that'll bring us to Vexos.
How far in front of us is this? The other goblins that we hear. Like, can we see them? Or they? You said they're in a cave type thing.
Yeah, so you guys are in a big tunnel, so you guys have like echoing kind of going all around you, and you can kind of hear most of it's coming in front of you. So you know there's at least one other goblin in front of you where Axon and Noctifer are. You can tell that there's probably at least another 10 somewhere spread around out in front of you. And then from behind you is where you start hearing like a gravelly type of noise going on.
Are there any type of like vines or anything on the side of the walls that I could climb to get up a little bit higher?
Um yeah, I mean, there's some vines and there's also just like, rock structure. Like there are handholds that you can try to grab onto.
I'm just gonna move a little bit more forward. Obviously, going in between the cover of darkness and rocks, and move up as far as I can, up to 30 feet, to see if I can get eyes on any other goblins.
All right, so as you go up there, you definitely like depending on you're going to get to a point where there's going to be some goblins directly behind another rock, right behind another rock, and you can either try to like jump up over that rock or you can stop there, and this is about like just almost at 30 feet, so you're like 25 feet.
All right, so I want to stop on the front side of that rock, and then I want to just kind of I want to peek a little bit around and see if I can like locate exactly where they're at.
So you can definitely see there's like four goblins behind this big rock. um you have one guy who's holding a crossbow, and then you have four that are wearing some armor, and they've got some swords in their hands, some like relative like medium sized swords, one handed, and shields in the left hand,
Okay.
and they're screaming go, go.
All right, I'm gonna turn around to my fellow teammates there. And I'm gonna make hand signals again, and then I'm also gonna add on with four total, one with a crossbow, and make a little crossbow, and then three with a sword and shield. And then I'm gonna stay right there under the in stealth.
You are stealthing behind this rock, and then let me get what is Bruce doing?
Bruce is gonna see where Vexos is. He's gonna like run over there. Uh, he's gonna jump right into the middle of all of those goblins, and then he is going to cast Thunderclap.
Mm.
Yeah. So every single goblin has to make a Constitution saving throw.
What do they have to beat?
13.
13. And what does Thunderclap do?
Create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
They all failed.
Hooray.
So give me a d6 for all of them.
One, not a one, not a one. 5. Oh, wait. For every single one? How many are there?
There are four. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be the same wave of energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5 for all of them.
I'm going with 5.
All right, so they all take 5 points of damage. You see them kind of like get electrocuted, hair standing on end. It's kind of like smoke rising from their body. And one of the ones with a shield looks over from where he came from, and he starts running at you with his sword, trips over himself, and then falls onto his own sword and impales himself uh, with the sword that he was holding because he rolled in that one.
That's a
Yeah,
nat one. Yeah,
and
that's a nat
rolled
one.
max damage on himself, so that was cool. And as as he's getting impaled, you just hear him look up and smile, or you see him look up and smile at you, and he just goes, "Gah!" And from that moment, you hear behind you a monstrous and a giant rock starts rolling towards you guys from the rear, stops, legs sprout out, it stands up, and is looking directly at you guys, ready to fight.
Help.
And we'll see what happens on the next episode.
No.
So we're level 3 now.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening to this week's Legion of Dice. Our cast this week includes Zach Balter as Bruce, Matthew Jacobson as Noxford, Chase Dixon as Axon, Kent Rawlings as Vexos, and myself, Dean Balter, as your Dungeon Master. We just want to say a special shout out to all you great listeners on Patreon, YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. You guys really make a huge difference for us, and we are so happy to be giving you guys content every single week. If you guys enjoy this content, you want to help continue creating more epic tales, consider becoming a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/tacticalcrits. You'll get access to exclusive perks, extra bonus content, and our extreme gratitude. If you guys want to follow us, please do. It's going to be on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all at Tactical Crits. And you can join our Discord at Tactical Crit. Stay tuned for everything that's coming up. And until next time, may your dice rolls be ever in your favor.